Right.
Did you just hit me? Did you get that on tape?
I didn't hit you.
Did you get that on tape?
I didn't get that on tape.
Oh!
You just hit me on tape.
Did you see her push me?
I am suing you.
Placing little wooden wedges in between the fingers that's in the air. In between the left finger. Imagine I'm placing little pieces of wood in between your fingers and they're spreading and tugging further and further apart from each other right now. Feel them spreading and tugging, pulling further and further apart. You're going to allow yourself this experience, this wonderful experience. And each time I hypnotize you, automatically and instantly you go out like a light just by saying the word sleep. So look into my eyes. First I'm touching, open your eyes, open my eyes. And now sleep way down. Loosen, limp like a ragdoll body. Relax, bathed in relaxation. Deeply relaxed. First I'm touching, open your eyes, look into my eyes. And now sleep way down. Even deeper now. Just letting go. Deeply hypnotized. Letting go completely and totally bathed in relaxation.
The Microbiome Radio program, welcome back to the show. Okay. It's time now to bring in Ron Silver. Now, Ron Silver is a hypnotherapist.
Tom Silver.
Uh-huh.
Tom,
I'm sorry. What did I say, Ron?
Yeah.
Tom Silver. Ron's his brother. Doesn't have anything to do with hypnosis. In fact, he's in therapy. But
Ron Silver's an actor.
But Tom is an incredible hypnotherapist. And in fact, he does a stage show all over the place. And we talked to him yesterday on the phone. Because he's going to be at Sexpo 97 a week from this Friday night, and he said he'd be willing to come in today to kind of show us what he does, and we asked for listeners to come in today, and he's been checking them out and to see if they're susceptible to hypnosis. And how many people did you find?
Well, actually, we had about 10 volunteers. I have 5 people that we could use this morning. Not everyone, the first time they're hypnotized, goes into the very deepest stages of hypnosis. Every one of you folks have been hypnotized before without even knowing it. When you drive your car and you daydream, your focus and concentration, you start to dream, think thoughts of the day while you're driving. Your subconscious is doing the driving for you. Automatic pilot is hypnosis. Watching a movie, you watch a sad...
Now, there are various levels of hypnosis.
Exactly.
So when we're driving our cars, watching sports on television, that's level 1?
We're in a light stage. There's
right.
actually the hypnoidal, cataleptic, and somnambulous stage of
hypnosis. Right.
Now, to show what we're going to show this morning, which is true conscious hallucination, we're going to have the people very deeply hypnotized. Everything you're going to hear this morning, folks, is really totally real. They're not faking it. There's people I've just met for the first time. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. My motivation is helping people change their lives, have more confidence, more motivation, let go of fears and self-doubts, but I also like to show the creativity. Your subconscious is a biocomputer that doesn't distinguish reality from fantasy, and it's 88% of your mental strength.
All right, now, Tom, as Brian mentioned, is going to be with us at Sexpo 97 doing some of the stuff he does on stage. But this is a sampling of this. He's met with all these people. He has chosen some that he feels are more susceptible to hypnotism than the others. And which 2 have you chosen to start with?
Well, we're going to start with Claire, and we're going to bring in a gentleman named Rick this morning.
Now, have they been already hypnotized?
I've pre-hypnotized them. A hypnosis session, folks, can take anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. But once you've induced the post-hypnotic suggestion to re-enter the state of hypnosis, instantly you can put them back into a trance. Now, also, I'd like you, the folks to know, the listeners to know that I do conduct private hypnotherapy out here, and I have some wonderful self-help behavior modification programs. So if anyone's interested in getting a hold of me, my toll-free number is 1-888-MIND-POWER, M-I-N-D-P-W-R. That's mind power. But what you're going to hear this morning is just going to blow your minds. We're going to
Suggestions for you.
absolutely. I'm going to transfer my hypnotic powers to you guys, and you guys are going to be the hypnotists too during this.
All right. Now again, these are the people that are coming into the studio. These are listeners, and that have come down, and they've been here since around 6 o'clock. Now this first is Claire.
Claire.
Hi, Claire. Thanks
Hi.
for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You've been hypnotized before?
A long time ago, real long time ago.
Okay.
It was on a stage kind of thing, and
Sure.
it was just all kind of in fun.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, you've met Tom, of course.
Oh yes, yes.
So do your thing, guys, and we'll just watch.
Okay, before we begin, Claire, just tell the listeners, what did it feel like? What was the experience like? What did it feel like when you were hypnotized?
It was a very deep relaxation feeling, like you're floating on a cloud. Your whole body goes limp. Every muscle in your body is totally relaxed.
Yeah, you know, this deep relaxation, most people can't just reach physically or mentally. Under hypnosis, you go into such deep stages of relaxation. Did you feel a little different when you woke up? More energy, your mind sharper, clearer,
Yes,
anything
yeah.
like that?
It felt like I just woke up the feeling that you get when you wake up in the morning and you just get out of bed and your muscles are kind of still limp and you just kind of, you're more alert, you're brighter and
Now, are you hypnotized right now?
no.
Okay.
But I feel myself relaxing, just
Well,
thinking about it.
yeah, and the sound of my voice is relaxing you. Will you allow me to instantly put you into a hypnotic trance? Instantly.
Sure.
Okay. What I'd like you to do is place your hands on your lap. I'm going to move the mic so it doesn't hit her or anything right now. We'll put it back a little later. I want you to look down at your hands, relax the muscles of your hands. I want you to give yourself permission to allow me to put you into a wonderful, receptive, hypnotic sleep. Nod your head yes. Good. Close your eyes for a moment. I'm going to induce a hypnotic trance just with my eyes. On the count of 3, I'm going to touch you on your shoulder. You'll look into my eyes. I'll say the word sleep. Your head will drop down. Your body will relax. You'll enter into a wonderful, deep, profound state of deep hypnosis. Don't open your eyes until I touch you on your shoulders. Open your eyes, look into my eyes, and now sleep way down. Out like a light. Guys, check this out. Want to lift her hand up? Feel the relaxation. She's deeply hypnotized.
No, that's heavy.
Okay. Now we can talk then, Jerry.
Yeah, we can talk. She
All right.
only hears a response to my voice. I'm going to start with a few different suggestions just to show you the creativity, and then I'm going to direct the suggestion to you guys. Okay. You know, people talk about alien abductions. You know, about you hear all that kind of stuff. You know, is it imagination? Is it an implanted suggestion? Is it the real thing? I'm going to show you how you can create an alien abduction. First time touching. When I count to 3, you'll sit up in your chair. Very descriptive. You were stolen. You were abducted by aliens at the radio station a while back, and you want to tell us this fabulous story. It's unbelievable, and that's why you're here on the radio station this morning. You're still pretty scared about the situation, but you want people to know about the aliens. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I survived it.
Could you tell us why are you here this morning?
Well, I want to tell everybody about this, about what happened.
Okay.
I was at the station, and it was very late at night. It was dark. I was walking towards my car, and this huge spaceship comes landing, stops right in front of me, blocks my path. The doors open, and this wrinkly gray kind of creature comes out. These 2 of them came out, and they got the kind of wrinkly skin like a newborn baby's skin, and they come towards me and they grab me like vices on my biceps, just vices, and drag me into the spaceship. And they talked among themselves. They chirped, that kind of talk. And I was frightened, and yet I couldn't scream. I was like immobilized, just totally immobilized.
What do they do to you? They do anything to you?
I don't know. It seemed like only a few minutes went by, but when I found myself afterwards, I was lying face down in the parking lot, and I looked at my watch, and about 3 hours had gone by.
What did they look like? Describe to the listeners what they looked like.
Well, they had this very ashen gray skin, and as I said, it was very wrinkly and crinkly, the folds and creases and stuff, and the eyes were very bulging kind of out of their head, and very glossy eyes, with like no white, just all black and like a bug. Like a bug's eyes.
What do you want to tell people about aliens? What kind of advice can you give the listeners about aliens?
Well, there's hardly any advice I can give because you're helpless. I mean, you're just helpless, around them. They overpower you.
And this was a real experience.
This was a real experience.
Did they probe you?
I'm sure they did, because I felt a little funny after. A few days later, I felt, I don't know, I could tell something had gone on.
Violated.
Yeah, but they're real, huh?
They're real. They're out there.
Head dropping down, sleep. When I count to 3, you'll open your eyes, come back to full awareness as yourself. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, wide awake. Hi, how do you feel about people that believe in people from outer space and aliens?
I think they're nuts.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Would you ever think you were ever abducted before?
No.
What do you
I
think?
wouldn't believe a word of it.
No, sleep. Easily hypnotized. When I count to 3, open your eyes and tell us again about that story with the aliens. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Yeah. Well, so
Oh
what
my
were you?
God, it was terrible. It was awful.
Yeah.
Sleep, head dropping down. You see that? That's a suggestion. I'm going to show you something, a post-hypnotic suggestion. I'm going to show how people can be rude to you on the radio. It bothers me. First time touching you, each time you hear me say, ladies and gentlemen, it's just going to bug the crap out of you. You're going to tell me to shut up. Every time you hear it, it's just going to get you madder and madder. Every time I say, ladies and gentlemen, 1, 2, 3, eyes open. Hi, how you doing today?
Good.
You feel relaxed?
Yeah, I feel good.
Good. Do you enjoy the experience of being hypnotized?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, well, isn't that neat? What I'm trying to show you here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, shut up!
Wait a minute, please. How do you feel, ma'am? You feel
I feel
good?
great.
You enjoying the experience?
Having a great time.
Would you recommend hypnosis for people?
Absolutely.
Great.
Very relaxing.
Can I continue?
Go ahead.
Great. Well, what I'm trying to show you here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, shut up!
Wait a minute.
God.
We're friends, right?
Best of pals.
Really?
Really.
You really like me?
I think you're great.
I'm a good hypnotist?
Wonderful.
You wouldn't mind me hypnotizing you ever again?
I'd come back in a minute.
Can I tell the listeners then a little bit about it?
Sure, go ahead.
Great. Well, what I'm trying to show you here, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, shut up!
Sleep, deeply hypnotized. I count to 5, you'll open your eyes, you'll awaken with a big smile on your face, not remembering anything that occurred, but just laughing, feeling really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, feeling really good. How do you
I feel
feel?
great. I feel good.
Good.
Well, it's too bad. You're not really susceptible to hypnosis.
Yeah, I tried to
but,
hypnotize you. You resisted.
Oh,
You didn't
really?
really,
Yeah.
you fought it.
I
I'm
thought
sorry.
when you came in, you said you'd let me try.
Yeah, I did. I thought I
Well,
did.
maybe
Too
the
bad.
next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
too bad. That's a
Could you
shame.
stick around though for a little bit?
I sure can.
All right. Well,
Okay.
great. Thanks. I
Well,
appreciate
thank
you
you.
trying at least.
All right, we will take a break. We have one other that has been pre-hypnotized, and he'll be brought into the room momentarily. So stay where you are. We will return right after this. It's the Mark and Brian radio program, back in a few. 95.5 KLOS.